Good evening. It's around 7 or 8 in the evening, and I'm ZEESHAN Ansari. I'm one of the teachers, the intern teachers here at KB Dhana, Sagar. There is one particular thing I noticed about the process of learning itself. The process of learning itself is not at all complex, it is very simple unless you are centered to yourself. If you become centered to the learner, if you keep the learner at the center, anything else does not matter. You can focus on the learning process by yourselves. The challenge one faces is that there is a difference between the psychology of a teacher and a student. What if the teacher brought himself down to the level of the student itself? Then we can understand their context. The learning should be fun. My learning at the initial stage itself was very rigid, kind of strict, kind of theoretical. There was no practical implication. But since then, I have tried to change it. And one more thing that I implied was that I used my own behavior as an example for them. I try to keep a smile on my face even if they are disturbing the class or distracting the class. And afterwards, there were a lot of things going on. One day I had to scold one student of class 11th, but then I built a rapport with all of them, and I think they are doing pretty great. And I think being a teacher is a very big responsibility, if you see it that way. Being a teacher actually encourages you, I would say, to improve yourself first. During my university days, during my college days, I wasn't paying attention to this thing, the body language, the intonation we use while teaching. But when I came in the field of teaching, I began my internship. There was a drastic change, a very big change between my attitude of my university days and after. So I think teaching is a pretty big responsibility, and one has to take it seriously, even though the students might not, but a teacher should. During my school days when I was a student, the teachers were used to be very conscious about each one of the students. There was some favoritism among them, but that's the thing I have improved in myself. There is no one favorite student of mine. I think all of them are equally good. It's the thing that I am not able to tap into their learning. I have to use different techniques for different students. That's what is important. There are some students who might do self-study, who might do some coaching classes and learn by themselves, but many can't afford coachings. Many don't have the time to self-study. Many have lack of desire to self-learn. So it is my responsibility as a teacher that I take care of these things, that the learner would find the subject interesting. Everything should be connected to their practical implications as well. So as a teacher, I'm trying always to make them persuade. I want to persuade them to learn, to basically learn about why do we study all this. In geography, why do we study all the landforms? In literature, why do we study all the literary pieces and the various contributions of the different poets, of the writers, of the dramatists, of the playists? And in geography, why do we consider different school of thoughts? The determinism, the possibilism, the neo-determinism, etc. I think when we explain the cause of something to the students, that why are we understanding this? Why is there a need? Then they can prioritize that learning. So that's what I wanted to say. And this was my experience because today was my observation. I'm in the BA internship period currently, and today was my observation. So I just wanted this thing to be conveyed to the other teachers or the learners out there. Just find out the cause of the learning. Thank you very much. And I think I will make more of these videos as I gain more experience of the learning process. Thank you.